What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to EVE Online. Alright, so continuing our storyline here, we should be able to wrap up the key to Eastlyn in the current station. Nice. Alright, so let's start a conversation. You've done a good work for me, and I have one last request. Go and tell Mazara Amar's masters that she will work for them no more. Alright, so it seems pretty straightforward. By the way, if you guys are new here, we do post EVE Online and also Star Citizen content. Star Citizen is going to be more of the live stream version, where EVE Online is going to be more compressed down into videos to make it a little bit more manageable. This game has a whole lot of traveling, so I normally try to cut down on some of the traveling time. That way we get most of the action inside these videos, which is why they're usually about 15 minutes long. However, the gameplay is usually much longer. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to give our report. I want to speak with you about your search for Dagon, but first a matter of decorum. The late Mistress Mazara's parents entrusted the safety of their child to my lord. He has attempted to make amends, but I am afraid my lord can be delicate. You would replace their daughter with reparations of gold and isk. This must be handled with more care. Take this toy. The mistress first arrived at my lord's estate with nothing to her name but this. As you destroyed her body, it is the only physical connection left in this world that her family will recognize as hers. Deliver this to the family, and with the utmost care. They have already suffered enough. Wait, so you're giving us the doll? The person that we killed to give to the family? To show that you care? Yeah, this is going to go over great. Alright, so we're looking to approach is the Mazara family hovel. So right click on it, you can click on approach. And actually go and click on open cargo because it'll bring us a little bit closer, and we gotta put the doll inside of it anyways. This is why I recommend at least having a 5mm micro warp drive, because it makes moving to these destinations so much faster. Alright, so we take the doll, give it to the family. And complete remotely. Thank you for doing this, my friend. To see others suffer is never easy. You have proven respect of our ways. My lord now believes he can trust you. Yes, we know Dagon in one of your hunts for him. My lord hired him as a tutor for Mistress Mazara some 10 years ago. Though my lord fancies himself as a skilled pilot, he is very much of an old Amar stock. He wished the mistress to be better educated to the newly emerged technologies and political realities than he. Dagon provided a remarkable teacher. Sadly, he and Lord Taphos had a falling out after the coronation of Empress Sarum. There was an altercation, and both Dagon and the mistress fled. I do not know where Dagon himself is, but I do know who brought Dagon to my lord's attention. An archaeologist of some respect by the name of Dr. Canius. You'll find him at the location provided. Be warned, he surrenders nothing for free. Sorry about the whole spinning back and forth thing, or it seems like our approach here is just going to be bobbing back and forth. Dead is she? I was fond of her, and not in Toph's way, mind you. Yeah, I know, he was purely her protector and patron to mold her and shape her for a life of dedicated service to God and Empire. Listen, I've been studying human history for a long time. And well, a platonic patronage between a lord and a mistress hasn't happened since the time when reclaiming just involved stabbing our heathen neighbors with poetry sticks. But if that was all that was going on, nobody would fuss. That's enough story time for now. You want more? You'll have to do something for me. You don't want to hear more? You still have to do something for me? Don't worry, it's real simple. There's a dig site a little ways from here, a small cluster of asteroids containing artifacts from some of the first Amar space lanes. I know there's at least one good piece left, but every time I hire a team, they get driven off by pirates. All you have to do is go in, get the artifact, and return it to me without dying. Oh, simple as that. Alright, so they're granting us a civilian relic analyzer, so I'm guessing we're going to need to at least equip our ship with that. Alright, so it looks like we only have 3 guys to deal with, so that's not too bad. Log it onto the target. Ooh, they actually hit pretty hard though. getting about the same though, so we'll be fine. Unless like more of them start popping in. Gotta get closer though. There you go, so he's dead. Let's lock on to you since you're so much closer and you got like the whole weird thing going on with you. 7,000 so we can use our long range weapons. Now once we get much closer, so hold on, so if we give a range 500. Oh, nope, he's already dead. So you 500. See if we can actually hit him. So our other weapons are too far. It's like our ship doesn't want to go like around for some reason. Alright, hold on. So let's try you then. There we go. So now the Reaver's actually starting to take damage. So I think he followed us out. Or he's going to get stuck in that shooting cycle since we can't really stop it. That's fine. Once we get closer, we'll be able to use our other weapons on this guy. Our armor repair guy is still working. You know what? Let's go and turn you off though. Our micro warp drive is a little used up, so we can't really do much with that. This dude's still following us behind, but we're slowly approaching this guy. I mean, honestly, the way it's going, our cannons seem to be further range than his, so we should be able to wipe him out. Our armor is taking a little bit of a beating, so let's go and turn you back on. You know what? We should have just enough power in order to get our micro warp drive up and on to get to this last guy a little bit quicker. Alright, so we can use our long range weapons and our close range here in a second. There we go. Go ahead and turn the micro warp drive off since we're already right here. And the final target is eliminated. Nice. Alright, so once we get close enough, use your data analyzer here. And basically just click all of the little blue areas and you'll be good. So once you hack open to it, you can click open cargo, drag it over to your ship, and head on back. Blood Raiders, you're lucky you lived. They're psychotic and bloodthirsty. Literally, their sect believes you can purify only those reached by consuming blood, and clone blood is the purest of them all. I'm afraid that makes you capsulers their favorite snack. But you're alive, and you got the artifacts, so we're good. Done me a solid, so I'll return the favor. A few years ago, Lord Taphos tried to hit me up to tutor his new miracle girl. I declined. I appointed him to Dagon. Dagon was holed up in his monastery at the time, part of some weird hermitage. So I introduced them, thinking nothing of it. Then I started hearing rumors about how friendly Dagon is with Mizera. This doesn't go well with Taphos, particularly if you also believe what they say about Taphos and Dagon. Dagon was driven off, and the truth told, that's what probably turned Mizera against Taphos right then. So Taphos wants to keep a tight lid on the whole affair himself, keep the rumors still. So that's this character's history. Hope you wrote all that down. I don't care, there's no test or anything. But what did Dagon do after? I honestly don't know, but 5 will get you 10. That has something to do with his life before Taphos. This is the location of the monastery he stayed at. It's been abandoned for some time. I wouldn't be surprised if scavengers have moved in, go reclaim, and get out of that place. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Now, since they're just listed as scavengers, I don't think that they're actually going to be that strong. So I'm guessing we should be able to wipe out majority of them relatively quickly. So I mean, there is a decent amount here. I don't know though, our shield is getting wiped out pretty quickly. Alright, so you're dead. Is anyone else super close? Let's go for you. So let's do keep at 500. Our long range weapons we can go and lock on to. It's just a short range, so we gotta wait a minute. Once we get to about 5,000, we can actually start shooting. However, most optimum range is going to be much closer. Alright, so you're dead. Go and do keep at 500. Target is locked on. I definitely don't regret buying these cannons. They seem to be super powerful. Little armor repair guy is making a decent amount of money today. It looks like he's going to have to be doing a lot of work. Alright, so we'll turn these two on. We only got 4 targets left. We're doing pretty good. Alright, so he's wiped out. Gonna lock on to you. We got 2 close by and 1 guy that's super far away right now.
Capacitor is empty.
Scavenger's health is slowly starting to melt away. Now we are starting to take some hull damage, so we gotta keep that in mind. We only have 1 more guy within this area though, so hold on. So you. And let's go and just lock our both guns onto it. Armor repair guy, we're going to need some last minute heals if you're able to. The other scavenger being 16 kilometers away, yeah, he's still shooting at us, but he's not really going to hit us too much, I don't think. We're just going to have to go in the slow way. We don't have too much power, so we don't have enough to turn the micro warp drive and the armor repair guy. So we'll just prioritize getting our shield up just in case. Or armor up just in case, rather.
Capacitor is empty.
You know what? These long-range cannons are definitely worth it. So I do recommend getting at least a couple light artillery cannons, especially if you're using the Thrasher. That way you have a little bit more distance for cases just like that. Alright, so once they're all dead, you can go and loot your bodies around here. If they have like a little box inside, that sort of shows that you can open it up. However, most of the important things are going to have like a square with a slash to it. So we're going to need to end up at the cargo container in order to find the coded document. Micropropel. Interesting. It's a slightly different one. I don't think I've seen that one before. And let's go ahead and grab the strange coded. Good job cleaning those guys out. I wouldn't worry about the ramifications of slaughtering some godless scavengers. The first rule of any good reclaiming is it's about souls, not bodies. You just happen to have a lot of them later left over. Now let's have a good look at this document you found. This is fascinating. See this character here, it's only found in the Jovian alphabet. It's not proper Jovian though, it's like they were using the character set of a cipher of some sort. Unfortunately for Dagon, no cipher exists to stop a hidden university man. Let's see, that's strange, I can't tell what this is too. But it's definitely from Dagon. He says his mission went well and that he'll fully earn the marks. I assume that's Taphos trust. The mark willingly gave him passwords and clearance to Imperial archives and emperors of old. He says he has sent all records pertaining to the Empire's knowledge of pre-Jovian weapons. I can only guess at what qualifies as pre-Jovian, but Taphos has unwittingly provided Imperial secrets to a spy. You must deliver this information to him at once. I'm sure you'll have several questions for me, but I'm afraid they'll have to wait. It seems Taphos caught wind of your investigation. I know because he has challenged you to a trial by combat. It hasn't been common for years, but Taphos considers himself an old-fashioned true Amar, and blue laws still allow for it. Luckily, this provides the perfect opportunity for us. With the information we've uncovered, namely this cipher, we have enough to bring Taphos on charges. Doing so, however, would cause a huge political uproar, the kind that we frankly don't have time for. We need to go out there, meet Taphos, and kill him in combat. We've shut off access to his clones, so he won't be coming back. As you were challenged by a noble, you'll suffer no consequences, legal or otherwise. His family line gets to keep their good name, and everyone can go back to their nice, safe lives, confident that the Imperial secrets are still safe. Well, that escalated quickly. That's going to do it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Or apparently we kill Taphos.